Hello, everybody. This is me, Martell. Just want to make some great announcement that officially get approved. Well, it's one thing we got to talk about this FAFSA forms and all that. Keep my fingers crossed. They said I start school in the fall, which I'm pretty happy. So I want to let everybody know
I
that.
don't know why they wouldn't get you to the FAFSA, so you'll be all right. You'll get it.
Yeah, because funny thing about it, this is the same community colleges back in 2010 was having give me hard issues with FAFSA forms. They know how to, neither me and my dad, they know how to fill it out at the time. And somehow
Well, how old were you back in 2010?
I was like 20, like roughly 20 years old.
That's why.
And
Because for FAFSA back then, if you were living in Dad's house,
yes,
Dad had to have the information for the FAFSA.
okay. And I wasn't working at the time either, so that kind of hinders. Like they charged me like over almost like almost $1,200. It took me years to finally pay that off or so, but then yeah, I had to learn that the hard way too. With FAFSA, it's not.
Yeah.
I didn't know at the time too it was a disability program, which I was currently going through with jobs and so. Basically been a big hindrance in my whole life. So they basically lied to me, say they're supposed to help people with disabilities. So I said all this time I had to learn this back in 2016 with a disabled agency or so. Also, they found that they was already back in Owens at this, and all my life been a lie or so, and they just ruined my life basically. But
All your life's been a lie.
yeah, so they're supposed to help people with disabilities. They don't do anything. Or if they do, they always give me like the most crummiest, crappiest job possible. Sorry, that's coming out kind of negative, but that's what it is. And I ain't got no felonies, no records, anything.
Right.
Yeah, so they've been giving me a hard time since 2000. I totally graduated school in 2008. I took like a little break away from school, so yeah, I wish my dad would took education seriously. But I now have to learn the hard part, how important education is.
Yep. Education's pretty important.
So hopefully trying to get proof of FAFSA forms, these grants. I ain't taking on no loans after I learned the hard way with that too, with bank loan.
Yep.
I ain't trying to go on more than that, just dealing with loans, period. So I'm starting school in the fall, y'all. So I'm just looking forward to for broadcasting, I think broadcasting multimedia productions, and also I love working with in the media, social media, which is technically in my name basically.
That's what you like to do, huh?
Oh yeah, social definitely into working with the media, broadcasting. I didn't know it's like audio production company, like audio production. Like,
Right.
oh wow, I get to produce my own music instead of pay hundreds of dollars to go to various studios and hopefully not trying to be disrespectful to my producers or anything. I know they watch me and stuff. But, yeah, that's
Disrespectful.
yeah, it's very expensive. Plus, I had to learn the hard way. They ain't really pushing, promoting me. How you go for like record companies,
Yep.
record deals. You know what I'm saying? And that's not being disrespectful to my producers that work on my music. I'm just being obvious. Especially I'm paying for it regardless. I feel.
You don't have to wear your mask in the car if you don't want.
Oh, okay. I ain't
Because
gonna
it's
say.
hard to understand you.
Oh, sorry.
That's why I asked you, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's kind of hard because they still wear protocols with masks, so I catch and breathe. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to make actually me and my cousin we was trying to like start production company or so, which we don't have to go for anything because we realize that with music production it's like just to go for a lot of people it's nonsense.
Right.
And I don't want to hold up the audience too much longer with that either, so the audience want to hear new music. And I can't say, oh, I don't have no music if the producers ain't working with me. I'm just being obvious. So since I'm now going to school for this, broadcasting, I'm gonna do this majorly. Then also they told me once I get completed, it'd be like a two year if it's full time or 3 years if it's part time. So I gotta talk to
So you're going after your associate's degree?
yeah, I'm going for my associate degree.
Are you going to transfer over and get a higher degree than that?
I had to look into it actually. I'm just kind of new to all this, to be honest with you, because that's technically I was trying to start anyway, multimedia productions.
Well, you should ask Owens if they, because some of their programs they have bachelor degrees in.
Oh, bachelor degrees.
Some of them they do. So you'd have to ask them if that would be one of them that they have the bachelor's degree in.
Okay, fascinating.
A lot of them, they only have the associate degree, but some of them, they have the bachelor's degree.
Yes, I'm hopefully I'm gonna be working with others that know about more of music than myself or so.
Right.
That way I can press also my audience that's listening to me on social media. So I do love recording music. It's my only outlet I got for working on music, social media. Um, I didn't know that too. You can work through the media and all that. So I say that's cool, better than versus. I hate to say this, not to disrespect my audience, but I don't want to be begging and asking for help anything in the music industry, not to do it myself for the school program.
I mean, everybody needs help, bro.
Everybody needs help.
Everybody. Ain't no question stupid. Everybody needs help with stuff. If society didn't rely on others, nobody would be thriving.
No, even it's kind of funny. I also realized kind of analogy too. Even Starbucks even need help. Starbucks, Apple, and all that. All those companies, even major corporations, billionaire corporations, need help starting off with.
For sure.
Nobody didn't get there on their own, anything, you know.
Right. Black and white needs help. I mean, just being serious. I don't work for Black and White. I don't work for Black and White. This is not a Black and White owned car.
Oh, it's a personal car.
So this is my boss's car. He's a contractor through Black and White, and I'm his subcontractor. So his cars stay on the road and make money.
Yeah.
So
I'm waiting for
way to go. We make them the big money and we get paid the little money.
And it's kind of funny. I hear about all that, like how all these companies making millions of dollars, $100,000, but all the people who driving are so. I could be ignorant about
I
this
mean,
too.
look at McDonald's. Look at how many millions and billions of dollars they make. You know how much they pay their people to work there?
Minimum wage or less.
Right. But they're making millions and billions of
Oh,
dollars.
especially the CEOs, shareholders, and all that. That's what I want to get my money to. Is like making hundreds of thousands of dollars, millionaire. No more working. This might sound kind of ignorant and crude to the audience, but I don't want to be working for the man for the rest of my life either.
Right. You want to work for yourself.
You know?
That's my goal.
I get a lot of flack for that. Why you don't want to work for the man? Like, I'm just getting tired. Plus, part of my terminology, I don't want to be. I'm 32 years old, but I want to see myself being no 40, 50, 60 years old working for some slave job.
That's what I just did for a long time.
Thanks.
This is not a slave job. This is a very easy job. I sit in the car, I drive, I pick people up, I drop them off, and I make money.
This is my
I
opinion.
worked inside of Chrysler from 2006 to 2021 for a third-party inspection company, and that was a slave job.
Wow.
We would work 6 to 7 days a week, and when I became a supervisor there for them, I would work literally 90 to 110 hours a week.
Jesus. What's your thoughts on union and non-union jobs?
No, we're not. That company was not union.
Oh, it's not union.
Mobis was union, however. I have never been in a union. Well, I worked for a very short period of time. But most unions don't help the people below them. Most unions just help the ones that are at the top of the chain for the union.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, union jobs, I don't believe in.
Yeah, I work a few union jobs, which they're kind of treat me like garbage. It's sad to say.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the upper ones in union, like the chairmans that are there at your sites, or the cadets and the recruiter parts for that. The ones that are like your union chair, your affiliation, and their friends are who are important. And it's supposed to go by seniority, but it don't never go by seniority. And the union's always supposed to help you, and they don't.
They don't. I have to learn it the hard way too. It's like, especially living in America with the right to work state, basically at will state, they can fire you just because. And that's the reason I'm kind of. That's the reason I'm kind of forced to go to school regardless. Because if I keep going with these jobs, I'm going to end up A, go to prison, or B, I can't put up with the verbal, the disrespect, abusive jobs anymore. So that's what I'm also
taking. But the union jobs, they can't fire you at